Mame ma wakwaba Nnawotwi dwumadie na ogusua wo hye no ha ya Adom TV Asempa 94.7 na Dr. Shina kwa mpacho eka Dr. Adom Newsroom Dr. Medase wabeka mensa wo ha ye di kan na ya hye akosobo ensuo na mpanyifo bieye no na san bo amane se matam ensia na se ye kase omo akova omakohonom akwahye nsunsuanso ensuo no ediaba eye mantem benya de no mokoye oni nadmu empanyifo ene bossa entoyi san akwaba
enua
hoye
ami Adom
na boyemu mo hyase ebeben ehene fa ne hefa na mokomokoye so de na muhuye
aprobo no de be Nnawotwi mienu nie na nadmu penipa na najima pempe odi enim na omo start se omo bo apro na before that no na nadmu for abo mo nsesen ewo bia sa disaster esi edi kan mepe na ya bia ye nyina ye nitu ase ho no disaster na no hye pa afa efie schools ni ade ne padodo ana nsuo na form no na omo do so ye pa nti edi kan na omo edi kan abo omo nsesen ewo ho no ma openi Saji deputy director general de manadmu wono LED sa team na omo wo ho no omo hwe se wombema omo a omo ho akire omo ansuo akọ omo fie a ese movie omo no yehwe ne movie omo nyina free honom ansen ahwe eden na ede ba ma omo aduane be no mbedi eden no mbefura mo mbehia mosquito net no mo de sane mo nyina aka ho nti efiri hono na nadmo penimpa na najima pempe starting nto abo a yina edi etiri ye start be Nnawotwi mienu ni ye hyase ehwe ewiemu a efa bebi a disaster na esini na ye de ebia wonam fom wonam wo hwe kwan ho obehu sensu na afade na mum se wo fa wiemu a na wo hu the extent of damage a disaster na cause me kire emfuo a nsuo na agi aboso efia esisi nkrofo efia o ma plot o ma agi o ma start esi o mu fia nsuo na agi aboso nti wonam wiemu a wo hu the clear picture of how damage a nsuo no cause nti na ye bofa about 6 regions ye started with Greater Accra, of course. You call Volta region, you call Uti region, you call Bono East region, you call Savannah region. Now Eastern region, and so Abekanwa, Anwa Yeshi pa videos are a bobo free a front place near the bano.
Front place south of home.
Enya some ketwa.
Community bay 25 o'clock.
Yeah. And Nina no, or my dino ye mad houses, Monsieur Dotty Dine, and on my ye. Into no ennom. Ennom nti me sure say free na de koya mpenifo beso beto ana mo akọ ho no makodi omomboa na metwe wa akọ etire bebia ye akoya fra Bono East ni ade ya ukọ Bono East prompotem ho no ma ho no ye wo mo a wo mo ye nsuo ho adwuma ukodu ye gia ye obi a ye fra ho fanti akwa fanti ekura ho no ye wo mo ye nsuo ho adwuma wo mo ye nsuo so adwuma yi nam ni ade na wo mo akọtena ho no nti wo mo ho no wo mo te ban nsuo no pe nti sensuo no eto na edoso na ebro so pe ebetwi afa wo ma mo ho nyina nti eno kra enye de edikan esini nti wo mo aye wo adwen se wo mba move nkrofo na efiri honom aye wo hene a ewo krom honom na naka esiso se wo mba hwe no mo yi san nkrofo nyina efiri ho
yes wo mo ko reset wo mo ba bi
sa pepe
ba bi fufra mo makotena
because ho no nye a permanent stay for them wo mo tena honom a de bia de ebesia ne se nso be for money akoma money ma no so emboa eni nti na nadmo mpanifo ene omahene akase wo mbehwe no mo apensa ase no mo de sankrofo na akọ asem da wo mi se nkrofo na so age atum
so mo betu
wo mbetu
okay
nti no ne de hia ne se asase are ready eden ready na move wo mo kọ nti wo hwe prompotem ho na nso no ediboni ye pa nkrofo ne ntumi nkopo ne ade wo gbowura oti nso enye different eno so mo a wo nsuo na no ena afọ mo kese pa nti adetonfo na ade ene mo edi nkomo wo honom trese ese kra wo mo ntumi nkopo no mo akofa na ma ba mo so nya bi aton nti ama edwedie ni ade kra ewo fom ewo honom nti otimpotem hono so nsuo afọ ho ye pa wo ba Greater Accra nso a adan potem honom eno so ye bia nsuo na afa ho ye pa hotels na wo nsuo na no nyina akra no wo mo nya wo mo chefa nsuo ekọ mo honom na sese asemda wo mni se nsuo na astarte twetwen kakra ma memfo nwura mepe mepe na ye nyina attention donation ni ade nyina ekogina ye na mepe ne ye bebi a eho no disaster no eheti wo mo ye pa efia kese wokɔ ndwuma kɛse nkrɔfo a mo tilapia farms ne ade nsuo na fa ni na de kɔ nti wohwɛ ɛhɔ no loss na ano ɔde yie pa nti ɛhɔ ɛma wo kɔ Nadmofo yɛ hɔ ne sɛ ɛhɔ no nyɛ holding center.
Okay.
Holding center ne baby a ɛba yɛ de nneɛma bɛba. Nadmofo bɛbɔ ɔmo nsesen wɔ hɔ. Sogyafo bɛbɔ ɔmo nsesen wɔ hɔ. Obi abɛwɔ hɔ no sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn bɛtumi moving nkrɔfo a facilitate movement ne ade nyinaa ɛhɔ. Nti ɔmo bɛyɛ holding center hɔ. Ɔmo san ɛyɛ safe haven ɛwɔ hɔ no mu ana afa nipa over 1400 ɛwɔ safe haven hɔ yɛ St. Kizito school hɔ no
nti shine min twa wa no de yɛ hwɛ ɛwɔ ɛhɔ sese ya no ɛyɛ ne kyɛ sɛ mo nam wiem no nti nso no na amene adan no ne nkɔfo afuo mu no nyinaa no ɛna da hɔ yɛ hwɛ yi nti nkuro na ɛwɔ ha no nyinaa no nso afa wɔn
nsuo afa wɔn de wo hu nyinaa yɛ bia nsuo efia ebi kra ye fi a afi kra no mu si ne mu no kra
amu ye construction no
ni na no nsu afa ye se efie ne bebre na ada ne island wo ho no kosi se nsu no betwe de wo hwe efie ya etoto so ya enye fie ba ko we videos na na mwiem no enye fie ba ko enye fie mienu eye fie a edoso na nsu ni na nsu na twa ho ahia
nti se ha ni nyina obi afiri ho so an
obi afiri ho no e ba ahye se no na emba no tu a na aka mbema ne bi ewetire ye behwe na ye de ye gina no but eba ne se ano ye den no na mpenifo so show mo se we mfiri ho no mu ade eba na no ade na afi de wo mo start se mo ye movement nti eho nyina we eye wo koda mba potemu a ferry a enam kwan no so a ede nkrofo atwakọ otumu se nsuo ne nyina asesa nsuo ne nyina
ferry na
eda so a ekọ
we kọ afran pese ferry no panto kokọ ho
sa pepe nti nkrofo ediemia nkrofo ediemia
nti ihe hwe aban emu a wokọ e manfo na no mu di nkobo no mo se de aban aye no eye enough so mani esom anase emu no mu hia bi aka ho
Mama found starting free at the Dome.
Okay.
At the Dome, the Kodru ho, we share videos, maybe cry, penifo no new more didn't idea. My member called there, or no, Obi na no, say, dear, on your crop, Obeka Honum. Obeka Honum. One say, Crofuni baby or Honuma, Sabi baby, I want more and shada, Isa. Nti obana
sinto nya baby fufu
obana onya 3 square meal odidi anopa odidi ebi odidi enumre na omune se but the ehwan ye din a wo muntumi reach wo mu no ye wo mu a wo mu etu wo mu nte wo mu ni safe haven ho no mu a wo mu wo ebi a
school dem ya
me dabi wo mu wo ebi ahwene me na ade na afa me a me mabusuani no me ni baby a wote wo wo kokoso nti metu abetina wo nchen sam crofo no na admofo kire mu a aye din so mbe access omo na omo de ehu hia wo amomo
na wo wate se ye chane man se wo so ba wo eti shan hai aduane no mudi no eye de nadmufo na anu ama o man na se adidom ho no aduane na ede mo ne bia ma me we de o kire se onya kra be ka ho no onko bio
enti aduane no wate cheche mo omo no wono se wo se anopa no wonum tea e na wonum koko e na odi jollof aka ho
eya nisa so ntumi ntina ho saa
baby so wonim say nipa no dɔɔso nipa ya affect ne dɔɔso nti nya wo mu nyinaa na wo mbetimi anya na sei ebi nso wo ha wo de wokɔ hɔ no ma ye nya ahwe nti eno na mpanifo hwɛ sɛ wo mu nyinaa betimi anya wo mu chefa wo mu na mmom sɛ wo kan nyinaa bom dia ebeka sɛ wo mu abadwuma
na enyema wo beti we si ye de 1.5 million ye de call we si ye de sei we si ye de nuane ne ade omo kodru sampotem wo no ma eya na ekosi ahemfo ekosi abanya krachefo na dmofo se na omo keka ne ma we no maboma enyema ne nkofa ba bi e bekọ ma asem na tom na nkasa ho
asem ba kwa yesu ye bisa wo grounds no because wo ho na wate se enyema we kọ ha wo ho na wate se enyema we kọ ye kopiem wo bunu east nsema na timemfo ne bi no savannah wo ma wo safe haven ho no nsema na omo kan se omo hu se enyema eba mepe ho na ma omo nya ne se mepe ho nko a wo mu nyina enyema ne nsu omo so nti se de me din kan na kwa se mepe ho no na hiti wo mu kese na
ehase kra
ho no so eben nkran chen other places no
transportation
no easier nti than other places nti wo de niam na come efe no na MP so ho no so obi a oye
vocal
every single every now and then be update was social media de so ni mom crofo mo ba ho nyina no omo mention na social media nti wo ekira wo so ebetwetwon say fa niam akọ nti yama mefe ne de wo mo enya attention pa niam na akọ na other places no so na admo kwa wo mo handle niam na ma district assembly no na district assembly any a deputy director general of NADMO aka ho no behwe ama sa region no omo supervisor ama niam no omo acheche with regional coordinator awo ho no district coordinator and afen so timamufo na wo mo afo me committee no wo mo so aka ho no omo acheche niam no nti omo ya asa no omo ye handover na edeko
okay nti o te se shine e hyase no obo Afram Plains South eso omo so enso na di omo bone papa na ani nkọ ho ene ho asem no amantem ekwan no so de bi wom sa so finkran ha ekokora na wuduru nkọkọ afra koduru tafo akoduru adoso asa na watwa nsuo no e de akwa Afram Plains South na kwan no wom na so kakra bia no eye a obia se de ye nyina ye boa mepani ade no ebi kọ ho no so anka ye shan meni wo wie de na obeka so far fa de ekoso na ye eguso aso gento bo asa adom brands so ye jeje nyoma ye de ekobi
nti oniama ne de nsuo na afa omo ne de eniama no mbe hia dodo nti wa wo bibi kakra bia obetim de aboa no wo eyemfa nkoboa na ayarefo wom ayarefo wom a ya bi ehun story se wo ye channel yeso papa bi ukomefe ho no ma papa bi wone ne ba omo nyina ya ayarefo papa ne se wono beginning no wo twere kitchen stool bi akonwa you see wo twere bi na wada so bia na spinal cord ne ya nti no so na wo twere oda mattress so na ode table akonwa na to ho no ma wo twere akonwa na se wetimi ada ne ba nso wono so wode we 6 bi na 90 rollers bi na ode 90 ansa wetimi a wedi be 10 years no so be hia mba wo nyina disaster by na so wo disaster no akobro so nti akora ne titiri se obi betimi aboa na ya akora imwa ama ono wo ya akora wotumi woni ne di nkoma wotumi se waben na adwe mu do o si wonya wotumi yetumi ye ne nan na ma no na se wotumi nanti bioma nka na ne beje pa nti
video na nanka ya shepa nje saba mu 10 years ne tibio wo mu no na disaster samba to a few fie enye easy
me honum no se obi betimi aboa ama ya ha ne agbetikpo honum no ho so safe haven ho a nipa be 500 na sese aka ewo honum nkro be say district be say num na wo munyina nkro be say num na wo mu nsuo form a wo mu akotena honum nti ho ni nyina no aye bia
para nkete
Well, so World Health Organization, WHO, Omaka say, if you could be every household, benya 535 Ghana cedis, 535. Yeah, the every household for 3 months. Into Bosome be 535 cedis. Bosome be 535 for 3 months. For the first 3 months, as Seminary said, I say go beyond that. Nti obi a ne dia ode beboa
shine mame na se ene ebra wanya dia mayen Dr. Shine akwa ena wote ne ka no oyeyen newsroom doctor ena wote ne ka no woni Nnadmo abontoa akọ emiamia hodo no waka mantam enum ensia kra ena wo mafa ne nyina ho nyina no nya babie na asensuo ne yiri mo babi won mayen kakran so no enipa ho aka omakọ ho nyina akọ hye dia enioma etie na yebekọ mabedwafo aye krado enti yebekọ mo nchen na nkomo wo honom no ye dia to aso ama me basisia
bra Nnadmo mpanyinfo ekọ otimantem mu ekohwe wonom a enam nsuyiri so won ho akire wonom ewo enkrotu anum mu no ena adwadifo a woton bagire yi edito yamani boni animu se nsuo no ayire afa bayirefo a ewo ekrum honom nyina so senti kakra akuafo no etumi de badwom ema wonom ton no wonom ayire ebo no so pa eno da nchen a wɔnom a wɔtɔn nam akyire mu sɛ afarefoɔ kora ntumi nkɔpo ya ne senti ama nam nso boɔ ayɛ dene
nam de eni ho kra nipa no kwa ebia ne ru ne nsadi eno nyina ka ho na ama nam no boa ayɛ de na nka first no kwa kono tumi yema ka toko se am eno kra ye ba pa wo chosi to bi mo so se na esin se bi ni montene nipa no ba nam ne ru ne nsa no de ayero wo beto because e bi ni montene beto ade no kwa wo su wonto a wo kono Yanko say Yano use better, to better on sa.
By so first no motor de my bansoni as a man for a diamond for your mother copy in Tiama, a jano and Koyi. Tina Brenina, a mat of 4 and who the Dio.
Joshua Makubu, a utimanta muswafo, or no and within a man phoning in an emua, or G and Yama Nadum for a bedroom mono. Now, if I say Aquaniano so, Eddie had decided to none want him for Nina any say. One more Rexic for Assas said, maybe that one when this one will be to me, Eddie.
We know as Sambano. I think even though there are positive there, but I might say, I want them encouragement to be able to engage Team Amophone and I am send a some relocation a bit to me. Apparently, we appeal to Nanamo say, ya no nkonfo ne kasa na apeni aba say they will relocate her.
Millicent Kabuki Kabu, biakoye mensini krache. Wakan domu a wonom ekosra amanfo a wotem potemu honom no eho. Ne nsem a wodi tuja no eni.
Yento aso ema o ewo hanemo na mekoso akai wo se Akroma Plaza enne wokota krade a ensroma season 6 auditions no ya hyase eti se wo ba na onnemro 12 years na wa sha kwada no wadoma chede bi wonimu a woda na de yeye se yenyum to bibie wotumi ye fa oba ne ko na ensuma crew ni nyina no abepiem wo hono ma ye twen oba no na ye audition de o maba nti no entina se fa kwada no kwado pa ya Akroma Plaza eho na ye de bibia ehhehye so wota di nti munhye ne so sa emame na mabedwafo atena se Owura Alfred Thompson ye member MPP communication team member no oka ho na set ofori ohene Owura ye Kane presidential staffer and osanso ye member NDC national communication team nti ye nyomo na ebedin komo anopai emema akantin kama mache afi bachao so bi ayo boko ye the radiaste
weekend dey wo bo life
oh
so bi akoye at least when you are affected by the flood into
oh baby am one dey inso ama ho na ehwa na ye hyase afri na me ye bisa sembisa no ene se omanso yira form no de aban eye no eye enough mu se de mo ye ne enough a omukra call for state of emergency no mu se aban is in control de eye no no eye sana hunu no
me aba me chia o
ya no ama me so ama me wadaro
me chia na pay me da se so pay na me chia me aba ma say ye be chia omu nyina omuti ya na pay Jumadia ye di enye Jumadia eye ade a edafom bibi to obi a nyama pi wo ho a ese wo ye wo de nipa ko no back to the normal state and to a state that is near normal we hu nti Jumadia eye dempa and it's not a Juma ese ye fan fala asa say oh aba oh ye ntema na ye we wo ye ni nyina na wo de data so to wo hwe dia ekoso wo hu dia esi na dia ese ye to na answer na we nyina be sha ase no say ye nyina ye nim VR aba abeche ya cheche mu say oye Jumadi a ese odito ho nyina oye according to international best practices nti omo ye juma ese omo kire nkrofo no say oh at this time baby nsuo no omo ambetumi etu ni ade say wunu ana kasa no o cheche moko ho no ka say mba no bi koye ene mba no but mba ma no si omo de omo ye be ma ma ntina fie na yenhwe echie ma yen ma echie du baby no mo hu say baby edu no ese omutu ye kasa sesi a no districts are affected ye 9 statistics are sesi a government kita ye de ye hu ejuma districts are affected ye 9 schools are affected Moframa school na Penifo school ni nyina baako 46 sesi a say omo back to a standstill ye be hwe ye sesi nyama ewie and it's right from Bato to Mepe to Siko Dodome Menya menya DA ni a whole lot of schools are echo win. What share communities are affected are not tons are no number of communities are within the North Town district no bako 69 communities now are affected. Say you to make create about 15 safe havens or more where we are talking about more affected in persons near 12,633 for just North Town. We got Central Town communities are affected 33. We be share more your friends saying individuals are affected 6,320. South Town has 28 communities are affected with over 3,000 people are affected. Shai Osudoku has 14 communities are affected with over 1,500 affected individuals. Esojame has 6 communities affected with 1,340 people affected. We call Adan Easter 14 communities. We call Alonga 20 communities. We call Lower Menya 7 communities. Into which we are talking about 35,939 people who have been affected in Hong Kong. When we say all Kasano can say they are almost here for 6 regions.
Yeah.
There are other places where but we here for just the Akosombo Dam Spillage on the ground. Omo ye ejuma na no more take statistics because I say omo di bibi ye ejuma. And you say oh sorry na wo ka say oh na ya mom aduane ya mom montade ya mom baby ada ya mom nsuo ni ade. That is not all. I say wo mba ewom ye adults mba na mmoframa so mba na disability not onkwa disabled people are omo affected the 81. Wo call Central Town omo ye disabled omo affected the 205.
Okay.
Inti we nyina ye statistics are ye de ye ejuma. Inti ubehu say aban na afa na say a problem a kese ma omo. Inti omo fe ndi agro. You need to work with all these things. Now say wo boa obi a we hu because obi o ye disabled. A wo boa no eso mosi mo beye from obi a on ye disabled. These are all things that ye de ye ejuma. Wo call communities no mu a wo behu say ya ma eduane wo ho ye mom even raw food na ya mom stove say omo betumi aye omo aduane omo ye baby anad mo so aye aduane or the supplement omo aduane omo ye ne so omo ye nti we yes obia at least omo de nyama e kwa nye se wo kwa na wakoche we because yes then there's no control or baby bia ye de nyama pi akọ on say grofo kasa omo say o mo sorry na mo so mepe mo sorry mo say mepe yes mepe over 12,000 people have been affected. However no say make sure say yes spread there other my friends saying 10,000 or 15,000 plus are affected so we have to also look after them. Into share how we can all work together, coordinated effect. To me, Abwa communities in VRA is doing so much, over 20 million. Release it to make sure say all the victims are at least lives have been touched.
Okay.
And they are still doing more. And now Ministry of Finance release over 2 million worth of goods and services. Health services say every organization here, even VR health services hospital near there, they are on ground. Say they are doing everything possible to make sure say air kosono my aba. And when all this thing is settled and you are from no so we will make sure say the lives are your friends affected by will help them to recap and come back to
the government
is doing so much to make sure say at least better because comfort politics in baby. It's about helping the person to feel okay. Because Obia Yejuma more than 30 years, 40 years, or they say be a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, 3-bedroom, only Nukuna and Yen and Bati. Then all of a sudden, since you Abba Yehoma, the person is disabled. I mean, what's saying life? We had no. Inti I say Wobuano in such a way, say, baby or Konompo, baby or Tinempo, need Jake across at least. Anya crampo dear, when but at least on the automate J. These are things that yeah, more. Any idea, ebia we share NDC color, now we share MPP color. It's about helping the people to be okay and come back to normal life. Because all is not lost. All is not lost. And we are working on that.
But I say, Alfred Thompson and Nnawotwi cannot set. Minim sɛ wadi akyire bia hyɛ so abɔ man ye wate bia wo hwɛ ade aban ye no ɔne ɔmanfo no edi ne yie sɛdeɛ ɛsana.
Say, me starting to say they are buying a na but one say mo say mo best spele nsuo kɛseɛ say ebenya effect kɛseɛ almost 36,000 Ghanaians ebe affected man timi put to the Broni comprehensive plan to avoid disaster yeah government.
Okay.
Because VRA nim say spillage ebeba. Nti den na mo ye. Omo kan say omo ne communities ni bi kokasai. Say omo nya den na mo ka kire omo. The level of insurance alcohol. First of all, say all engineers you on the ground, they might put in place comprehensive plan. You involve NADMO, you involve the Ghana Police, you involve the Ghana Fire Service, Ghana Health Service, key stakeholders. For maybe 6 months, 1 year. Now needed resources are here to solve the situation. Government are here. Now I'm thinking of creating a state of emergency because at the end of this year, certain things government has to take absolute control. You can't state of emergency here. Normally government take total control. Now bibia aye pepe. Mama train. Nkrofo omugu nsuo omufie modam ni baby omoda afeni here struggle tent way in the ofia mpo ade ni see and government and respond immediately. What did I mean by it took other stakeholders in the political system nkase NDC nko ada ansana di America grandson president fi abrochire ansana odi and form interministerial committee. Yenka ye who as a party NDC no form interministerial committee employer to even look. Me nkasa but amambuo no ye on stake home as a political party.
Okay.
E see ye no as a party no ye say ye leader His Excellency John Mahama. Kakra utimi boa ye no ye dey common ye party mpanyimfo Ibrahim Mahama no businessman near the Nnawotwi. But they are every key years will be a bisa government and say only must say exercise way a beba. Until then I would year to prevent the air cosm. What's in our say sika crowd maybe ni ho. So she said yeah why. And can say sinisa Munim say bibisa oh my creative safe zone. What I say with NADMO leading, likely and Ghana Armed Forces in police service acquire a number of peacekeeping operations or more experience in this area. So you create safe zone so that the air cost no any For example, Tom saying say more share more microphone Tom. You see, these are comments that I will advise men because situation in microphone is not a matter of comfort. More bread. Comfort be anywhere wait media microphone go through in those constituencies. And I think especially as media people, no, there's some more question government. Government must come out. Didn't hear much say. Emma says
yeah, kakra minim vienre HSE omo ye da wo ho so ento abo e won potem ho mu nyina chiro manfo no de ebesi so mo bebie so no ne ade na ekwako se chima sa yaka omo amfa nya adwuma na de abedu babie no so no o sign no ho e de so bo bebo aban na ka ban nya de
mpacho me ba via recommend no me kan ya pa
okay
tifane say wona wo head voter river authority na wonim say the effect of spillage no ebenya na wo say many communities ni bi anya omo nyina mpo ekokasai. It doesn't make, with all due respect, I say we put in place a comprehensive plan. Education, yeah, one part. Resources are moving deploy as the exercise goes on. I say we are with stakeholders. And I say you need a Ghana Police Service, you need a Ghana Armed Forces, you need a Ghana Fire Service, you need a Health Service. And you need the Ghana Education Service to put a comprehensive plan in place. But I will say make new way kokasaya anti ebanesena de koso no koso.
Okay.
And I also be crying to fi baby looking at the condition of life. Yenya him said the omai no my den. Onko he. Pacho what you say. Fanese otim efe. And I have a control maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks to say and yoba into no pe baby fa okay. It's I think the government should say as almost a little bit sensitive to the plight of the average Ghanaian.
Inti see aban efforts were put in place the why resettlement or my mom safe haven any idea.
Oh yeah, they are almost best, but the Americans say and so
enough.
Cry.
Inti the end man enough amount.
I believe, say, as Omugusun stakeholders, they are putting things in place. I say, World Food Program, no, you know, the higher than I jump and say, a train, sir.
Okay.
What you say? But Yamsha said, they are ever corner.
Medasi, Alfred, proactiveness, as all minor yelake. Inti de biano, at Rencham Nisi and San Yedimika come out at the Sikaku sim. Akutua na mumbisa se kesen ke betuma resettle ana
mesrel aka say NDC4 is either on my born or I'm sorry to say that. It's either on my born or how many times have VRA not come? No, I have the floor. You can write it down. How many times have VRA come? Several times. Several times. No, it's either on my born or because how many times have VRA buy out in Becca and say, how? How many times have VRA buy? You always want to do politics with everything. People's lives.
What chance you will be fear flag where you want to comfort them. And then you come and sit here and say, no. You people should stop doing politics with everything. No. Bibia mo person mo dey politics. Bibia when Mahama was president. When Mahama was president, omo bie Bagri Dam abuipe flat dey. Ask them what they did. Nothing. I remember my friend say Otiko office Ajaba. We gathered Nyama started say they call before they said, oh, here's how we can resettle these people. What did they do? I don't know if he was working in the office of the president. He should ask himself what they did. Evidence. Oh, spill in some keke. Who need evidence?
You want to have the floor. You want to have the floor.
Of course, I can have the floor.
So write your A down.
Write your A down. You have to be mindful of your comments, honestly.
When you are helping lives to be restored, Obi Ashe ne dying, Ebia ne TV. This is the first time Obi Akoto TV. Kesi edbesi ni dem. Ni chairs esi ni dem. Ni my friends and empany ade. He's lost all these things, and we are trying to make the person happy to at least be in a safe haven. Na ni just say, oh, menya hwe krampo government aye bibia ma me. Then you come and take politics out of it. And start playing with it. Must start playing with it. And then the first time I be in so Akosombo. And then the first time.
Go
and check your record.
No. I think you are completely wrong. Me fee, what we are there. What said me fee?
For program na.
What in
for program na. I mean, let's respect each other. Yeah, we are. Obi kasa. Because people are listening to us.
To the team.
Just admit say.
Just down na. Beba no respond. Na make us say proactiveness. Dear see nyina no aban make effort. Say oman for the home behind woman. But VRA say ya da ho so ma bɔ amane obi say me kwa no mini baby te sika kro de ko ne bi ni ho enti na want to me akɔ enso na ba abefa wo. The issue ni say sika ya oman di room the agric ministry the $40 million and na eco VRA di omo di aba later kra no
$40 million is to restore what
farmers. Yes, I know.
Farms.
Enti eni nyina ne kokosi fa kona no.
Enti listen. You can't go and take a $40 million project for farms and a farm equipment in idea. You can't say oh me go sit down because you be dam. You can't do that.
Okay.
Enti na me bisa say amambo no anka say omo ti ase. Is this the alternative? No, we are in serious trouble. Because if they don't know how to manage and rule a country, then we are in serious trouble going forward if they want to come to power.
It's not to me about resettlement, and sana to we
sister, Jeremy, even the developed countries, when rains are coming, na tsunamis or America near there, they know it's coming. Do they go and resettle people? Jeremy, even one country in America, catch yourself tsunami, but na mumbo didn't feel aside. Na munko another your friends and county because tsunami. Do they go and build houses at places? Say, oh, because tsunami, I'm going to resettle you. Sometimes we should look up there and ask ourselves, say, are they American? Does it even make the natural sense? Sometimes we behave as if, because me person by all means, you're winning power now, you're back into government. And say me kanya maya.
But who say to say, Alfred, these countries are
developed countries.
Yes, but sometimes no to me no ahead.
They see
planning ahead.
What do they do?
To me declare state of emergency ahead before disaster no. A strike. Into no. What did we do?
When what they do is that they inform you to move. They inform you to move. Even the movement, they don't even force you. Go and check videos and things. Go and check
the fact so maybe to me doesn't say Ghana to me
and I make sure say even developed countries are do baby number. Even they haven't got control over. Listen, you can't go and force someone say me 2 by 4 if you feel.
But in so by idea to me make provisions.
When people started seeing that, you have to make provision. As for that, it's something I make out was there. We share even the statement at VRA. I'm saying we have met international standards in everything we've done. Answer na me seen several times some simulation exercises. Simulation exercise obi bisa me say on the set sir, omo nimpa bako can say did we do simulation exercise to the extent that insuno ye be call na. And I'm saying if you are doing simulation exercise to the extent that ye be so now it's the same as opening the water. It's the same as opening the water. When sometimes you be say into omanka say omo dream once and omo can some omo kana. Or it's just because they want to win power. So let us say anything. And when they go and say it and respond to them, no one say, oh, they be one can ye and now we share a roba na bibi. But sometimes someone be someone say, is it in the what they are saying and what they are doing? Is it in the national interest? These are people affected. These are people wait if you obi there, obi wo baby away to akono eyene obi so wo baby away to akono eyene de. But you have to manage those people. You have to show empathy towards them. And when you come and do politics with it, we'll meet you with equal measure. Because you cannot do politics with people's lives.
But it's set in patrol.
The first time I'm in any share program, so we'll go through their air Kosovo, Mepe, and the various 9 districts now. Kasa, very careful.
Yeah, man, so mommy.
Kasa, very careful. We are government. You have been elected to man the affairs of this country. More exercise. More the effect of the exercise. In such a, you put in place a comprehensive plan. What you say, all stakeholders, including the communities, the people in the communities. Now my role on it out. Now be I pepe. But one year, person will admit a fault. Okay, them say, me party pepper wine tea. And I may kasasa. I mean, Sabia Biasa. Answer I been away. 1 year wait,
okay.
As a mercy was a me pepper wine tea. And I may kasasa. I mean, Sabian. Montanasi, Namunche, as earlier more, yeah, more, no, but and so any as we speak.
But set over Cassa, we first time, Yaspelli and I say, be a bagre dam, Omobia, yen affected the bar, even wager dam, yen so in your regime now.
Spillage, be
my mainland, in your regime. In your regime now, Sir Yaspelli, so in Yasa, in part, be a great, so the everything now. But if our man for be a uniform for a sank of and I'm going to move 2 years, son, and so no be.
Every spillage, I want a level of effect on the community. I believe strongly, say whatever exercise might have taken place under our regime, we dealt with it and made sure it went okay. Who started with journalism under John Mahama and under Professor Miles? What he said, BBC, sir, a creative, maximum effective. What did he be said as a journalist? Maybe so. What did he be said? I see that. It is all better studio. Now, person can be just to cover your political party. Say, and you see a Nnawotwi, then Nnawotwi, then I'm beating media microphone. We are talking of government a year comprehensive a year as a Nnawotwi. I mean, it doesn't. You woman who belittle whom because yeah, pepper and TBB. You don't have any plan. At the end, yeah, call crowns and I even not more. Prem Ajimai. Cohon in team, Seji in team. That's
not true.
But what in America? Yeah, you do walk around and I'm institution now. Your mom with the powers to take care of such situations. Now,
okay.
I mean, Bim Kakra.
But
I mean, Chenum, maybe affairs no one tea. Let's say, under their government, when Mahama was in power, you be a Bagri dam. You pay. They didn't care less. They didn't listen to the people. They didn't do anything. And that was the time I make catch us. At that time, I went there with her. We went around. They say I flooded. And we are working with them. We are working with the Savannah regions everywhere to make sure say you are alleviating all these plights. Because we feel
being sensitive to the plight of the people. That's a
before I walk on. Via Rakacho say, many Nadmo, many Gov't, many district assembly, many even the people within the district, the leaders near there, you know my exercise, ya show their echo, ya show me say, Mutufiho, Mukoshe baby are more better than where you are. This is what is going to happen. You are going to open the dam. You almost be a catch or how the water is coming near the end. We see they didn't do any comprehensive plan. It's all plan it then. We plan is a yembram and I am buying this or yemba mom because oh muna bufi a ho and muna mupe honti muna munkoye we. That is what started. That is what they started doing. Say muna jo mama na moko hansa na nadmo ko ho. Moko hansa na nadmo. When the dam was being opened and nadmo wo ho no, we will say woko hansa. So when you sit down
check data mo issue mo interministerial.
Relax, massa. Relax.
Then relax.
And let us do a
sensitive to the people of this country.
Simulation now, what you say, VRA, no. Na focus na kasano on grounds na ayedin.
Na focus was on the communities. So the community leaders were involved.
How many communities? How many communities? How many?
I mean, this.
No. You have to admit that you are not doing well as a government.
This disruptive discussion, I can do worse than what you are doing. But
my brother.
Because viewers are listening.
How many people?
They are here. So when we are lying, they can differentiate. And because he knows they are lying, so lying? They always keep on disrupting whatever we are discussing. Everything VRA has to do to make sure they are putting things in place. Even after that, and that is why even after opening the dam, as they always do, Mehunda say VRA over the last 10 spillages, resettle Obi wo baby da. Over the last 10 years. On cheme bakwa paper you say
because the impact no any to say the
1969 the first spillage, the impact was great. Go and check records. The impact was severe.
And from 1969 to date, yes, over
the 10 times every time they don't go and resettle people somewhere.
Agreed.
They tell them what is happening. They tell them that listen, move, because most of them this around the riverbeds, no, so they tell them that listen, move your AE because once and when you are going to AE there, you don't have that permit to even build there. You don't have anything. When you are going into area, it will be as if you are being insensitive. But what we are doing now is to make sure that the people who have been affected, and we are glad about that because it shows there the response team is working. To make sure that we alleviate the death that will occur. Maybe I'm BBC. I can't even say it because I don't remember that one. But what I'm saying is, whatever VRA has to do to put things in place, to make sure that people are resettled, to make sure that people after the dam goes down, because when you say this year, but just to end here, this year the rains that we've received is enormous. It's different from most years.
And how do we prepare?
We have stated over and over again.
Because